everybody. I just thought I'd pop on with another quick tip that I've used with a couple of my visits in the last few days, and that is using one of these, a teaspoon. Everybody has these in their kitchen, and they can be really, really helpful in the first few days of breastfeeding if you've got a bit of a sleepy baby. So we know that in the early hours, days and weeks of breastfeeding, you need to be feeding your baby frequently in order to ensure they're getting the calories they need, but also that your breasts are getting the stimulation that they need. Sometimes when babies are first born, they can be a bit sleepy, and this is because they're used to being in your uterus where all their needs are met before they even think about them. So to be born and go through kind of the experience of being born, and imagine what a shock that must be, to then be in the big wide world and having to be asking for food frequently can be a bit of a shock. So in the early days and first couple of weeks or so of having a newborn baby, it can be really important to be on top of offering a feed frequently. Sometimes if babies are a bit sleepy, it can be really difficult to get them to latch. If they're a bit hesitant, if they're a bit sleepy, if it's hard to rouse them, it can be really challenging to get them to the state of awakeness that they're willing to latch and have a feed. And that's where a teaspoon can come in, because what you can do is hand express a little bit of colostrum onto the spoon. So using your hand expressing skills that hopefully you've been shown, hand express onto a teaspoon. And this is just a normal kitchen teaspoon. Just make sure it's really super duper clean, so giving it a really good hot soapy wash. Hand express onto that spoon. And then you've got a tiny little aperitif that you can give to your baby. So you sit your baby quite upright in your arms and just put it on their lips and just let them lap away at the little bit of colostrum you've got collected. There'll just be a few mils in there. And often you'll find that just giving them that little tiny taste of colostrum is enough for them to rouse and be interested in latching and having a good feed. So just a little tip to help you get through those first few days.